You open your eyes in the morning, and before your feet even touch the floor, you already know your body did not recover last night. Maybe you slept 7 hours, maybe 8, but you still feel heavy, slow, and drained, like your body stayed awake while you were asleep. And at some point you accepted this. You told yourself, this is just what getting older feels like. I need to tell you something important. That's not aging, that's a signal. And your body has been sending it every single morning, waiting for you to stop dismissing it and start paying attention. Today I'm going to show you 5 specific reasons why adults over 60 wake up exhausted after a full night of sleep, ranked from the most common to the most critical. By the time we reach number 1, you will understand why this is not something to accept. It is something to investigate. Quick note before we begin. Everything in this video is educational and based on published medical research. It is not medical advice. If anything here resonates with what you're experiencing, please bring it to your doctor. Now, let's begin. Number 5, you're sleeping, but not deeply enough. After 60, many adults spend much less time in the deep restorative stages of sleep than they did decades earlier. Deep sleep is when your body repairs tissue, clears metabolic waste from your brain, and supports your immune system. If you are cycling mostly through light sleep, interrupted, shallow, restless, you can spend 8 hours in bed and still wake up feeling as exhausted as if you slept 4. The number of hours does not tell you the quality of what happened during those hours. Signs this may be your issue. You wake up multiple times during the night. You remember feeling restless, or your sleep feels unrefreshing even when you do not remember waking up. That is the first warning sign. Your body may be spending the night in bed, but not in recovery. Number 4, your airway may be collapsing while you sleep, and you may not know it. Obstructive sleep apnea is a condition where the airway partially or fully closes during sleep. When that happens, the brain briefly wakes you up to restore breathing. These micro-awakenings can happen many times per hour. Most people have no memory of them. The result is a night of sleep that feels complete, but was interrupted constantly at the neurological level. Sleep apnea becomes much more common with age, and many clinically significant cases go undiagnosed for years. Here is why this matters beyond tiredness. Untreated sleep apnea can strain the heart, raise blood pressure, and reduce oxygen levels during sleep, and increase cardiovascular risk. The morning exhaustion may be the only symptom your body is showing you. Ask yourself, do you snore? Has anyone ever told you that you stop breathing briefly during sleep? Do you wake up with a headache? Do you wake up with a dry mouth? Do you feel foggy during the first hour of the morning? Those are not small details, those are signals worth taking seriously. I remember a man in his late 60s who said the same thing for years. I sleep all night, but I wake up exhausted. At first, everyone blamed age. He blamed age too. He thought he was just getting older, slower, weaker. Then his doctor checked his oxygen levels while he slept, and the truth was simple. His oxygen was dropping again and again throughout the night. He was not lazy, he was not weak. His body was fighting for oxygen every night while he thought he was resting. That is why this symptom matters. Morning exhaustion is not always about how long you slept. Sometimes it is about what your body had to survive while you were sleeping. Number 3, your blood sugar may be spiking and crashing while you sleep. When blood sugar becomes unstable, as it can in pre-diabetes or uncontrolled type 2 diabetes, it does not only affect your daytime energy. At night, blood sugar swings can trigger stress responses, disrupt sleep architecture, and prevent the body from reaching or maintaining deep sleep. You fall asleep normally, but at some point in the night, your glucose rises or falls, your body reacts, and the quality of your sleep collapses without waking you fully. Pre-diabetes is often silent. Many adults have it for years and do not know. But when blood sugar instability begins affecting sleep, some people notice morning fatigue, thirst, nighttime urination, or brain fog. What should you watch for? Waking up thirsty, needing to urinate at night, feeling mentally foggy in the first hour after waking, craving sugar early in the day, or feeling like your energy crashes before breakfast. These can be signs that your blood sugar is interfering with your recovery while you sleep. If you have not had a fasting glucose or HbA1c test in the past year, that conversation with your doctor is worth having. Number 2, your body may not be recovering energy efficiently, and the reason could be your thyroid, your blood, or your oxygen levels. 3 separate but related conditions can produce the same result: a body that cannot restore itself during sleep. First, hypothyroidism. An underactive thyroid slows many metabolic processes that normally happen during sleep. Cellular repair slows. energy restoration slows. You wake up feeling as if your body never shifted into recovery mode. Hypothyroidism becomes more common with age, especially in women, and it is often missed because the symptoms look like normal aging. Second, anemia. Anemia means your blood may not be carrying enough oxygen to your tissues and brain. Less oxygen means less cellular recovery. Less recovery means more fatigue when you wake up. Third, low blood oxygen during sleep. This can happen in people with sleep apnea, but it can also happen with certain heart or lung conditions. Your oxygen may drop below ideal levels while you sleep. All three conditions can be investigated. Thyroid function can be checked with blood tests such as TSH. Anemia can be checked with hemoglobin and related blood markers. Overnight oxygen can be checked with a sleep study or oxygen monitoring. If you are consistently exhausted in the morning and your doctor has not checked your thyroid, your blood count, and your overnight oxygen levels, those are specific topics worth bringing up. Number 1, and this is the one I want you to think about carefully. The medications you take every day may be one reason you cannot wake up feeling rested. Many commonly prescribed and over-the-counter medications list fatigue, sedation, or impaired sleep quality as possible side effects. These can include certain antihistamines, some blood pressure medications, diuretics, antidepressants, bladder control medications, sleep aids, and muscle relaxants. The average adult over 65 often takes multiple medications daily, and when several medications are combined, the cumulative effect on the nervous system can become significant. Here is the part many people are never told. Some medications can affect a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. Your body uses acetylcholine for many functions, including saliva, digestion, memory, attention, and sleep regulation. When multiple medications reduce acetylcholine activity at the same time, the effect is called anticholinergic burden, and the concern goes beyond feeling tired. Researchers found an association between high cumulative anticholinergic exposure and increased risk of cognitive decline and dementia in older adults. This does not mean you should stop your medications. Do not stop anything without speaking to your doctor, but it does mean this conversation matters. Write down every medication you take: prescription, over-the-counter, sleep aids, allergy pills, bladder medications, pain medications, and anything you take occasionally. Bring that list to your doctor or pharmacist and ask 3 specific questions. Could any combination of these be affecting my sleep quality or leaving me fatigued in the morning? Is there an alternative for any of them with a lower impact on my nervous system? And what is my total anticholinergic burden? And can it be reduced safely? That conversation alone has changed the mornings of many older adults who stopped accepting exhaustion as their normal. Let me bring this together quickly. If you wake up exhausted every morning despite sleeping a full night, here are 5 possible reasons. And none of them are simply getting older. Number 5. Your sleep may be too shallow with not enough time in deep, restorative stages. Number 4. Sleep apnea may be collapsing your airway repeatedly without your knowledge and silently straining your heart. Number 3. Blood sugar instability during the night may be disrupting your sleep quality. Number 2. Thyroid problems, anemia, or low overnight oxygen may be preventing true physical recovery. And number 1. Sedal mode sluantam. Your medications, especially when combined, may be suppressing your deep sleep or affecting your nervous system in ways no one has connected to your morning fatigue. Your body is not broken, it is communicating, and what it is telling you is worth listening to. Here are 3 specific things to do before your next doctor's appointment. First, write down every medication you take, including over-the-counter products. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about medication burden and anticholinergic burden. Second, if you have not had a full blood panel in the past year, ask about checking your thyroid, hemoglobin, fasting glucose, and HbA1c. Third, if anyone has ever told you that you snore, or if you wake up with a headache, dry mouth, or morning fog, ask your doctor whether a sleep study makes sense for you. Many sleep studies can now be done at home. Do not wait for your doctor to bring these up. You can ask. And sometimes asking the right question is what changes everything. Now, if this video resonated with you, I want you to know this is just the beginning of something we are going to build together on this channel. Because morning exhaustion is rarely the only signal your body is sending. If you also wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning to use the bathroom, do not dismiss that pattern. The next video on this channel will show you why that nighttime bathroom trip may not be about your bladder. It may be about your heart. and the connection is something most doctors never explain. And if your legs cramp at night, especially in your calves, that is another signal this channel is going to cover soon. Because leg cramps at night are not always a magnesium problem. Sometimes they are a circulation problem, and the difference matters. Subscribe so you do not miss either of those. Before I go, I want to ask you something directly. Drop a comment below and tell me, how old are you and how long have you been waking up tired in the morning? Has a doctor ever taken that seriously? Or were you told it was just aging? I read every single comment on this channel. Your experience matters here, and your answers shape what comes next. If this video gave you something useful, share it with someone you care about. Not everyone knows that morning exhaustion might be telling them something important. Take care of your body. It has carried you this far, and with the right information, it can carry you much further.